Hey everyone, it's JD Asajan and welcome to another episode of FortuneBuilders.tv. And actually, this will be the last show of this season, our second season of FBTV. And as I was coming into the office today, the CT Homes office, which is right next to me, and kind of getting ready to work into the last couple of weeks of the year, what we're doing this week in the CT Homes office and actually at Fortune Builders and company-wide is goal setting. Some people call it goal setting. We're kind of changing the way that we think about that and calling them outcomes. And there's a lot of different things that come up when you start to talk about goal setting and setting your outcomes for the next year, 2013. It's like, it's crazy how fast this year went. It felt like just the other day I was sitting here in this seat doing our first show of the second season, and now this is the last show of the same season. So what I want to do is keep this show really short. And I wanted to share with you the goal-setting exercise that I've shared with that we're doing here in the CT Homes office, and that I've shared with everyone in the Fortune Builders and CT Homes companies to use if they'd like. And so down below this show is a goal-setting sheet that that you can download and you can use elements of if you like. It's what is shared with me by my coach. I have a personal coach that I work with on a monthly and weekly basis, and his name's Rich. And Rich, if you see this show, I want to just tell you thank you. It's been an awesome, 5-6 years now we've been working together, and I really appreciate you. And so I wanted to share with everyone that watches these shows what Rich and I do together as a coach and as Rich is my coach, and what we do together as goal setting at the end of the year. So download the attachment and read through it and see if you like it. There's two elements. There's a 2012 element and there's a 2013 element. And what happens at the end of the year is a lot of people don't take enough time to reassess what happened for them in that previous year and get some clarity into it. So the first half of what you'll download is a 2012 wrap-up, and it's some interesting questions to ask yourself. And if you like them, I recommend using them, sharing with people that you care about. Maybe you do it with your family, your spouse, your business partner. And get 2012 reframed and think about what went well, what could you improve on. And then the second half of it is designed to think about what you want differently out of 2013 and ask yourself some of the same questions. And then what I do from there, and what we do from there is then I'll sit down, and this is what I'm having my team do, is I'll sit down and I'll start to list out the outcomes that I'd like to see in 2013 that I'm going to work towards in different areas of my life. Whether it's professional, whether it's personal, whether it's spiritual, whether it's fun and recreation. And that's the process that I've been going through the last 3.5 years, that I've been refining with Rich over the course of the last 5 years. And it's been awesome to see the things that I've accomplished and to see the things that my team has accomplished because we do this process. So I thought I'd share it with you, and if you like it, use it. If you're already doing something for goal setting or outcomes, great. Maybe there's some elements of this that you can adapt in and help improve what you're already doing. What I would recommend is do something. Don't just let another year go by and another year start without sitting down and assessing what's important to you and what you feel you want to achieve differently than what you've had in the past. And that's what I wanted to share. There's a lot of things I could talk about as we wrap up the year. I'm pretty humbled sitting in front of the camera here to work with great people within our companies and have great people that invest time, energy, and resources and money with us to learn from our companies, and it's an awesome experience. So that's what I wanted to share. Our next section is our deal or no deal.
Deal or no deal?
And our deal or no deal, I'm going to keep it simple. Setting goals or outcomes and not. Well, I think that you'll understand, or you already know what is the deal and what's not a deal. Thinking about what's important to us as individuals is a powerful process, and when you put focus into that, what you'll find over time, and what I've found over time, is that more of those things will come into your life. So spend some time at the end of 2012, the beginning of 2013 to sit down and assess the things that are important to you. Our last section is our quote of the week.
Quote of the week.
And in our quote of the week, that's a good one by Mr. Henry Ford. If you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can or think you can't, you're right, Mr. Henry Ford. So I say, let's say that we can, and let's set outcomes and let's go work towards them. I want to say thank you to everyone who supports Fortune Builders, Fortune Builders TV, CT Homes, Mind Protein. All of you that watch these shows, thank you. Have an awesome holiday season or whatever it is that you celebrate and appreciate this time of year. Thank you for supporting us and look forward to an awesome 2013. I'll share with you one of my outcomes for 2013, specifically with Fortune Builders TV, so that I have all of you hold me accountable. You know, there's 52 weeks in a year, and I planned on in 2013 doing a show every week. Well, that didn't happen, and there's a lot of reasons that that didn't happen, but I'm not going to focus on that. What I'm going to focus on is committing this year, well, next year, 2013, to doing 50 new shows, FBTV. So that gives me a 2-week buffer. Dave, are you on board, my friend?
Let's do it.
Dave's saying let's do it. All right, so I'm going to have all of you hold me accountable. Outcome for 2013 is 50 new FBTV shows, and we're going to get that done. So again, thank you everyone who supports our companies. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the new year.